In Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, Johnny Depp rocks the boat and takes his fans on a wild sea adventure.
Captain Sparrow!
Elizabeth, you know, these clothes do not flatter you at all. It should be a dress or nothing. I happen to have no dress in my cabin. Looking for this, the chest of Davy Jones.
Johnny wasn't always the brazen swashbuckler he portrays in Pirates of the Caribbean. Sometimes he's more of a romantic, like his character in Chocolat.
He's a leading man, he's a straight leading man this time. And seemingly confident in that part, which I appreciated.
I never thought of my character as like the romantic leading man. I thought of him as a sort of an interesting piece of the machinery in terms of the story.
Co-star Juliette Binoche noticed that Johnny can act with or without words.
There's a lot of wicked thoughts, you know, behind, and it was fun to play that, because on one level you're saying something, and another level you're saying other things.
But this simple movie did have some hazards.
I was eating a lot of chocolate, so after about take 3, you know, your teeth start getting glued together, you know, by this like heavy duty substance, this chocolate.
Johnny had a complete turnaround in his next movie, Blow, where illegal drugs took center stage.
What I think it makes clear is the idea that everybody starts taking drugs, and it seems to be this, you know, it's like party time, you know, very recreational kind of deal. And that's the facade, it's a lie, you know. The real reason we take drugs is to escape from our brains.
One of Johnny's talents is finding the human side to any character.
It would be real easy to just write George, the character George, off as a kind of a monster or as a, you know, drug smuggler or whatever. But yeah, but the challenge was to sort of investigate and find out why he did what he did, why he made those choices.
His co-stars were eager to sign on.
He's a very unique actor, and he has a lot of honesty in the way he approaches work and in the way he approaches life and relations with others, and I think that comes through his work.
You would be the girlfriend of this actor, I don't know if you know him over there, Johnny Depp, and I was like, let me read the script, because, you know, I really followed Johnny's career and always loved his choices and his movies, and God, this was a chance to work with this man.
Johnny was ready to take on his most challenging role yet, playing Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl.
Captain Jack kind of came to me in intense heat, you know, in fact in the sauna. I was doing a lot of my homework, my research and stuff in the sauna, because I was thinking of a guy who was having to battle the elements, you know, constantly, you know, scorching heat, you know, the sun beating down in his brain for maybe too long a period of time.
He went and took from the deepest, darkest crevice of his mind that fantastic kind of drunken, sea-legged Keith Richards number that he was doing, and it was like, I so envied him doing that. I just asked him, so what are you going to look like? Because he's always playing against his good looks, and he hadn't quite figured it out yet, but we knew that, you know, he wanted to do something interesting, and, you know, it was the perfect movie because he didn't have to play the kind of romantic lead.
He didn't let anything hold him back when he created the character.
I feel there's room for me to contribute something, you know, something that's challenging, where you feel like there's the potential that you can fall flat on your face and fail miserably. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I look for.
It really came to life with the character when, you know, he donned the costume and he had the wig and the hat and the bits hanging from his hair and the makeup and the whole number came together, and I think I was like, yes, you know, I was just like, this is gonna be great. He's doing it. He's a pirate, you know. He's the ultimate pirate.
For the young cast members, Johnny became a mentor.
It was great to be alongside Johnny throughout this, you know. I mean, he's kind of he's a bit of a hero, you know what I mean? I mean, for any actor my age and of my generation, I'm sure they'll say the same. You know, he's one of the guys that's just out there kicking it.
I was standing there and I saw Johnny Depp over the other side of the room, and I was like, oh, God, Johnny Depp, Johnny Depp. And we sat down. I thought, right, okay, just breathe. And he sat next to me. I thought, oh God, I'm going to die. I'm absolutely going to die. And then I thought, you know, looking at him out of the corner of my eye, and he goes, oh, you must be Kira. And I turned around. Well, oh my God, look at your teeth! Because he had all these kind of gold and silver teeth.
His performance garnered him his first Oscar nomination for Best Actor.
Some things happened sort of unexpected, you know. Nominations certainly were not anything that I expected. I was very, you know, obviously very flattered, very honored that the nominations happened. I was completely stupefied, stunned, shocked.
Johnny's unique take on his roles caught the eye of director Robert Rodriguez for his film Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
I had this character that was just wacky. I mean, he starts with 3 arms and he ends with no eyes, and it's just this really bizarre, twisted, dark character. And he was just on the top of him. I didn't know who would play him when I wrote him, but when I looked at the list of actors I've always wanted to work with, he was at the top of the list.
The idea of playing a guy that out there, you know, that out there, that far gone, it's kind of like, you know, you have a brand new, you know, shiny driver's license, and your dad comes up and gives you the keys to the car with a full tank of gas and just says, go wherever you want to, kid.
Johnny fit right in, though it was the first time he'd worked with the cast.
Johnny Depp's awesome. My God, how do you even? I mean, he's Johnny Depp, you know. But what surprised me about him is he's really funny.
He had such a good time making the movie, he didn't want to leave.
It was funny because I think I only shot like 9 days on the film, and by like the 8th or 9th day, you know, it was the first time I'd ever found myself going to a director going, isn't there anything else we can shoot? You know, like, you know, let's make something up. You know? So, you know,
Write one more scene.
I want to stay. You know, I want to do more.
Johnny was about to do more, and it would be box office gold. Just ahead on Extreme Close-Up, action figure Johnny.
All the merchandising on Pirates and stuff, I think is hilarious. I think it's fantastic. You know, the idea that I end up on a cereal box is just brilliant.